Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Okay, got to let y'all know something, man. Canelo Alvarez, Mr. Canelo Alvarez, the money maker of boxing, is about to fight Billy Joe Saunders finally on May the 2nd. Yes, it's going down. It will be official. They say it may come out tomorrow and let the world know that it's official, but this fight will be happening. Now, got to talk a little bit about both fighters. You know, Mr. Canelo Alvarez, 53-1, 36 KOs. He's 5'8" with a 70-inch reach. Billy Joe Saunders, 29-0, undefeated. Undefeated Billy Joe. You know, I got to go in on both fighters, but Billy Joe is undefeated. Now, Canelo Alvarez holds the WBA title at super middleweight, and Billy Joe holds the WBO, so this will be a unification fight for 168-pound titles. Now, like I said, you already know Canelo holding down Cinco de Mayo. This is a Mexican day, so you know he is the new heir to the throne, so he will be holding that day from now on. Now, a little bit about both fighters. You know, I criticize Canelo. You know, I feel like Canelo is not doing what he's supposed to do. I think that this is a good fight for Canelo to go into a unification fight with Billy Joe Saunders, since he ain't been giving nobody what we want at middleweight. You know, Billy Joe Saunders, you know, had 3 fights. You know, we don't really know who they were. He been in trouble himself. You know, both of these guys got caught up on steroid situation. It happened to Billy Joe Saunders right before he was finna fight Demetrius Andrade, and we all know that was a clear duck. You know, Billy Joe, from what I understand, ain't never been caught up on steroids until he was about to fight Demetrius Andrade. Then the next thing you know, he get busted, so that fight got canceled. Then the previous 3 fights I was just telling you about, we don't know who those people were. You know, so you can say, you know, he is, you know, he does have some ring rust off of him. He ain't been gone nowhere. He ain't just been sitting down since that happened. But he will be back to fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, with Canelo Alvarez, I feel Canelo Alvarez lost to Triple G. I feel he lost to Laura. I feel that the Sergey Kovalev fight was a hoax. I feel like it was he was paid to lose, in my opinion, Sergey Kovalev. One of his biggest paydays, $12 million, you know. But, you know, that's your opinion. That's my opinion. But I just have to say that, to me, Canelo has lost more fights than that's on his record besides the Floyd Mayweather loss. He has lost to other fighters. And I always have to say that because that's my opinion and that's my truth. I believe he lost to Triple G twice, you know. Daniel Jacobs, that was a great fight. He defeated Daniel Jacobs. He looked marvelous. If you could go back and watch my video, I said that. But this is going to be a good fight. You know, both of these are slick fighters. One thing I know is about Canelo Alvarez, he does not like to fight movers. You know, and Billy Joe Saunders can move around the ring well. He is a good technician of boxing. Billy Joe looked amazing against David Luminous. You know, that's the fight where, you know, people say he had to be on something because he looked marvelous in that fight. You know, so did Canelo Alvarez against Daniel Jacobs. But even though they both look good in that fight, in their fights, I'm gonna have to ride with Billy Joe Saunders. I think Billy Joe Saunders is the better complete boxer. He moves around the ring well. I think that also he's a southpaw, which may give Canelo Alvarez some difficulty. You know, I know Arislandi Laura did. So right now, until I go and see some training tape or some videos, you know, even though they ain't announced the fight yet, I'm riding with Billy Joe Saunders all the way. You know, not to take nothing away from Canelo Alvarez, I just know he has a problem with fighting people that move in the ring and boxers. And I know, I know that Billy Joe Saunders contains both of those. You know, he got both of them abilities to box well, move well around the ring, not just stand there and get beat up on. And I think from that standpoint that he'll be able to beat Canelo Alvarez. But like I said, this is a unification fight. Unification fight will be happening May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo, between Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders. Yes, finally, shout out to Canelo Alvarez. This is a risky fight. It's about time. We've been asking for so many, you know, legitimate fights, you know, not where it's an underdog and, you know, we already predicted him to win. You know, it's finally some competition out there that he's willing to go out there and fight. And, you know, it's been overdue for Canelo to do this, but, you know, you got to give him much respect to Canelo for going out and fighting him. But we've been waiting on this for a long time, you know, so we do thank you for that, Golden Boy and Canelo Alvarez. The regular title is still a title, Coco. Remember, they started the super title stuff when Floyd got to WBA. The regular title is still a legitimate belt. The super belt is just the super belt. He don't super belt mean they don't have to fight mandatories. You know what I'm saying? Well, in the old ways of it, it's a unification fight. You know, you never know nowadays with all these belts they done made. You know, diamond belt, silver belt, bronze belt. You know, everything. You know, you never know. But Canelo does have the WBA title, and you know WBO. I mean, Billy Joe has the WBO, and this could be Billy Joe going ahead taking the fight since Demetrius Andrade said he gonna move up to 168 and come after the WBO title. And which y'all know that the WBO makes the whoever was a champion at that lower division the mandatory for that fight, like they did Terrence Crawford when he moved up to 147. I got I got Billy Joe, man. I'm riding with Billy Joe right now. I'm riding with Billy Joe. People forget that Canelo gas out. Canelo, you know, really is like a 6, 7 round fight, and probably 5. You know, I never really seen tapes of Canelo Alvarez running at all. You know, that's probably one of his problems, which I just recently found out Deontay Wilder doesn't run either. But that's all I can expect from Canelo Alvarez is a good 6 rounds. That's all he has ever showed us, and I ain't gonna go against it. You know, Billy. No, I I say against Daniel Jacobs, he did a better job. Look like he controlled his stamina more. Look like he wasn't gassed out that much against Daniel Jacobs or Sergey Kovalev for real. I don't know if Billy Joe have a chin. You know, one thing good about Billy Joe, you ain't never seen Billy Joe really get hit. So, you know, that ain't his fault. You know, you can't say, oh, he might get knocked out. It ain't not his fault. He ain't never got hit. It's hit and don't get hit. And he played the sport well. So I can't say if he got a bad chin or not. I never really seen uh, Billy Joe Saunders caught with a punch like that to say he got a chin or not, which is good. So that's even more better. And that's why I'm riding with him on this fight. I just feel he the more complete boxer. He can move around the ring better, and I know Canelo doesn't like them type of fighters. No, I didn't hear Layla. I had to check it out. I had to check it out. But yeah, y'all, just had to get on here and report to y'all. Be looking out for, be looking for training videos, be looking for anything you can look for on this fight. It will be happening May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo. Canelo Alvarez, Billy Joe Saunders. If you're going to the fight, go get your tickets. Tell the world about it. Go enjoy yourself. This is Work Boxing. I am out.